My name's Tom Jensen. Welcome to Tom's Guide to a Marathon. Today's episode's a little brainy. It's called Cognitive Ability Shrinks. I had an interesting conversation with a friend of mine who's a doctor. I was telling him about all these great insights and how all the blood flows to your brain when you're running and it's just good and everything's active and crazy and all the problems of the world are solved. Then he said, actually, Tom, that's not the case. When you're running, your cognitive ability shrinks because your blood's going out to your limbs and everywhere else where it needs it. Your brain doesn't really need to be involved in the run. All you need to do is let your brain regulate your stride and give you a little bit of room for a few things. Like, for me, I went out on my run, and as I was going, I found that my brain was good. My stride was straight, and my brain kept me going in a good stride. It gave me a little extra room so I could keep a few lines from Rhinestone Cowboy going through my head to keep me moving. Cognitive ability, you don't need it when you're going. You don't need it where you're going. And your body knows that. Your feet know that. But sometimes I don't know that. Today's run was 19 miles. I've never done that before, but I took off at 20 after 5 and I reached my first goal. I got to the turnaround point before the sun came over the hill. Frankly, that is always a good thing. I liked it. But as I took off, I found I got mile 16 in, and all of a sudden, I could have used another gel. I was starting to feel it. But one theory of my training, I don't know if it's right, wrong, but it's Tom, and that's what I'm doing, is I go beyond all those extra fuels. I go beyond things. I try to underfuel myself so that I can find the reserves in my body and end up being stronger and more able to do things. It's backwards intuition and take it for what it is, but that's what I do. And I am stronger and better for it. Now, at the end of my run, I made it up the hill, and then I stopped to catch my breath. And then I made it on home, and I felt good because it was the longest run I've ever been on. I feel like I can do a marathon. I've still got a month to go before the race, and you know what? I'm going to need that month. Thanks for listening. I'm Tom Jensen. You have a great day.